Welcome to the Asirvia Go compensation plan. I'm going to walk everyone through every detail of this pay plan, which is going to be pretty brief because it's so simple. For one, you can see it fits on one page. It's not complicated, it's very simple. Yet as you build, it's wise just to allow others to see this instead of you having to try and explain it, even though it is simple. But it pays in four ways. Number one is your direct sales commission, DSC. You will get 25% personal commission on what you personally sell. So if you sell 7 of these, 7 Asirvia Go units, whether it's a single, whether it's a 3-pack or an 8-pack, you're going to get 25% of the dollar volume of that sale initially. Okay? Then, if you're referring, in the very first month, you're out referring, and they're referring others, and so on, you'll get 10% down 5 generations on that first sale. Okay? Then, number 2 way you get paid is direct sales residual. This is very unique in this industry. Starting month 2, they're going to pay you a residual on the first sale. So in other words, an ongoing direct sales commission on the sale itself. Starting month 2, your level 1 would be the people you've personally referred. You will get 10% ongoing of whatever the dollar amount of their monthly renewal cost is. And whoever they referred, you will get 5% on the second level or second generation. So as you can see, that's pretty simple. Most first thing. Now this is what I really like about this plan. It has a base pay, which means you just have to have a volume, and you can see how small it is. Say 1,000 volume. That's basically, that could be 10 people who've bought the 8-pack total in your entire organization. It's not just you. So you could go and they sell 3, 4, or 5, and they sell a few. You're done. You're at the 1,000. So that's going to happen fairly instantly if you're actually communicating about this product to others. So then it moves up, and I'm not going to go through every single level. You get the idea. The more volume you get, the more daily base pay you get. So you move up to the 4,000, you get $4 a day, and they pay every single day, which is really, really exciting in this kind of business because anyone who's done this industry at all understands that momentum is generated by success. Success and belief generates more momentum, and then it just spikes. That's why this program has the right ingredients. The product is just a home run. The pay plan pays daily. So there's momentum, there's enthusiasm, and there's no training. There's not much to train. People go out, share it, go through the numbers, and the conversions are extremely high. So as you move up, you'll just get a per day to a maximum of $3,000 a day currently. That's not all you can make, but that's just the base pay. Then the fourth way you get paid is really, really incredible. As an associate, which means you've got, as you looked over to the base pay chart, the purple line, the very first one, you've accumulated in your entire team volume 1,000 sales volume. That now entitles you to 25% of the first generation people, the people you brought in, 25% check match. Now that is incredible. You get some people going out even making $300, $400, $500 a month. You're making $100, $200 a month off each person that you personally referred. If you hit a home run, you happen to find a superstar, and they go make 10, 15, 20 grand a month, you're getting 25% of that check. So this is an exciting plan because it's regardless if you're ranking. See, in the base pay is based on rank, which means you have to rank up. Now let's just continue in the fourth way we get paid. As you continue to rank up, so say to leader, you're going to get a second generation, 10% on your second generation. Clearly, there's more people in your second generation than your first. So you're almost making as much money in your second as your first with the 25%. This is really juicy in the first 2 levels. In other words, you don't have to be a superstar to make money at this program. That's the point I'm making. A lot of programs are back-end weighted where you need to have a monster organization to see real money. And that's why there's so much attrition in this industry, because people don't see the results, and then the attrition is so high, only the real big players can keep the numbers coming in to keep their checks up. Whereas this, on the entry level, a person can go easily make $100, $200 a month. And that doesn't sound like much, but that creates the momentum because people see success. Number one is they get a product they're not paying for because their commissions are going to wipe it out immediately. Number 2 is they see $100, $200, $300 a month. They're not going anywhere. They're excited. And that's what creates the momentum. You get 10, 20, 50 people all doing that, this thing explodes. It's got all the right dynamics for a business to explode. So now let's go back to the daily base pay section right in the middle. To make these ranks, this is considered a trinary, if you want to call that. Everyone may have heard of binary, but this is trinary, meaning it's 3. So you will be required to have 3 personal affiliates at some point and 3 customers. You must have at least 3 paying customers that are non-affiliates. Okay, so just so you understand, so it's a total of 6. And each of those teams, say for example you only had 3, we consider each one of those 3 directs as the starting of a team. You could only take 34% volume maximum from any one team. So you can do the math on that. That's 34, 34, 34, just over 100%. So you're going to be focused on balancing those legs and building them out. Now let's say you don't. And this is why, I'm going to repeat this, why this plan is so powerful and friendly to everyone who gets in this business, including the big player. Is because let's say you found someone who's a superstar 2, 3, 4 generations away. And even if you got 10% on the second generation, or it was a personal and you placed them on the 5th or 6th generation, they're still personal to you. Keep that in mind. Doesn't matter if they're placed, if you already had 3 and they had 3 and it's down in the 5th generation, they're still personal to you if you signed them up. Doesn't matter where they're placed. So, and let's say you found someone like that, but you couldn't balance these 3 legs to rank up. Doesn't matter. You're still going to get the 25% check match on the superstar you brought in the business, regardless of if you rank up. Now, you really have to let that land. That's extremely important because you may get lucky. And it's happened to many other people in other businesses where they got lucky and found someone, but they couldn't cash in on it. That's just reality. Now you can. So, as you can see, it's a very short compensation plan video. Not much to say. It's just instant direct sales commission. You got residual on the monthly commissions of the sales you made. You got a daily base pay, so at least you have some money coming in every day. And is a generational check match. And one last thing. This is a rolling 4-week base pay rank up chart. In other words, it rolls 4 weeks. It doesn't start on the 1st and then on the 30th or the 15th and the 15th. And if you don't hit those deadlines, too bad, you start from scratch again. It doesn't work that way. It's rolling. So if you're cruising along, let's say you're at associate and you're going for senior associate, and week 2 you're plugging along, you're at 3,200, and then week 3 you're at 3,800, and week 4 you made 4,200. The interesting thing is now that's the start of a new rolling 4 week. As soon as you hit rank, your daily base pay increases the very next day. It doesn't calculate, wait a week or 2 weeks, and then start paying. It's immediate. So you can see why this plan is built for momentum. People see results, they get success, they hit rank, they get an immediate bump in pay, they see it in their back office, more money on their card, and you can get paid to the Asirvia Go Visa debit card. So you can literally load all your commissions right onto the card and just go spend or withdraw money as you see fit. Now let's talk about the summer bonus that runs through September 21st of this year. All rank up is going to also receive an additional bonus at each level. So let's take a look at this. This is really exciting. So the summer rank up bonus is like this. The associate, which is the base level, you get a $100 bonus. All numbers are in USD. You make senior associate, which is just step 2 in the pay plan, $4,000 in volume total in your entire organization. Remember, everyone's paying monthly, so those numbers are staying, is a $400 bonus. You make leader, it's $1,000. Senior leaders, $2,000. Now I'm going to just back up one. So senior manager, let's go to that. So we go through the chart, you see manager in blue, and just the next one, senior manager, is $50,000 in volume. Now, it looks like a lot, and it sounds like a lot, but you need to remember that each person who pays is paying first and last month. Both of those months add up to go into this volume. So in fact, you need less people than you believe you do to hit the total. So you just start building a good organization, get your 3 and start building that out, and things will take care of itself. There's some people with, they just got going. There's several hundred people in their organization in 3 weeks. Well, they're ranking up already. So now, will everyone do that? Of course not. But can you get 3? You get 3 without a question. As long as you're following this plan, following the process that we build with, you are absolutely going to duplicate, and this thing's going to grow. So as you see, senior manager, that's $5,000. You move up to director. Now, you've got till September 21st, so it gives you 3-4 months to go for it. And even if you don't hit it, it's still pretty juicy. And for those guys who really want to go for it, guys and girls, I mean, the max bonus payout, regional director, is a $20,000 bonus on top of the money you're already making. So it's exciting. The time to get it is now. Take advantage of it. So thanks for your time. Enjoy the summer, and we'll see you at the event where they're handing out all these bonus checks.